Well, it's Tuesday morning. We are in our second day of doing Devos a little different, having them premiere on YouTube, and then you can go back and watch them if you need to. And our emphasis is on studying the Bible. Now, before we get into the Devo this morning, I just wanted to let you know, I decided, and this was my decision here, and I was just really thinking through this. I wanted to film in the park because we've been doing a lot of things. You're filming on the third floor, a little set for Refuel Live and the Devos, but I wanted you to just see the park and get to see that, hey, it's empty and I can't wait for you to be back here. It is way too quiet in here. Like when you're here, you don't hear all the echoes and everything because you fill the place up. I'm talking here and it's full of echoes, and it's just, I want to remind you that we miss you a lot, and this empty park is proof that we miss you a lot. But while you're at home, while you're stuck, I really hope you're connecting with God's Word, and I really hope you're spending time reading the Bible. We just finished our Bible study lab, the first week of it, last night on Zoom, and we're starting to learn tips and starting to learn tricks on how to study the Bible together. Now, in Isaiah 55, that's where the Devo is going to come from, and you can turn there. I'm going through reasons why we should study the Bible and why we should read the Bible. And today's reason is kind of simple. Reading the Bible is the best use of our time. When you think about all of the decisions you have to make, you have to decide what to spend your time on. You only get 24 hours a day. No matter how rich you are, no matter how poor you are, no matter how good looking you are, and no matter how smart you are, everybody only gets 24 hours in a day. So I know a lot of you spend some of your day on PS4. Some of you spend your day gaming. Now you're having to spend days doing a lot of homeschooling work, right? So you ever have a day where you're like, how am I going to fit everything into the day that I need to fit into the day? I don't know if I have time for this and I don't have time for this. So you kind of have to start picking and choosing what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. I want to beg with you and kind of plead with you. The one thing you don't want to say, I'll do it tomorrow, is this, because this is the most efficient use of your time. You will never, I promise, you'll never regret not spending time reading the Bible. And here's why. In Isaiah chapter 55, verses 10 and 11, we learn something about God's word. And this is God speaking. And in verse 10 it says, as the rain and snow come down from heaven and do not return there, but water the earth, making it spring forth and sprout, giving seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word that goes out of my mouth. It shall not return to me empty, but shall accomplish that which I purpose, and shall succeed in the thing for which I sent it. This is really incredible because God compares the Bible to when rain comes down to earth and all of the beneficial things that happen when rain. We don't always enjoy rain when it messes up our outdoor plans, but rain makes the grass grow. Rain makes our food grow. Rain has beneficial things when it comes down. And the Bible has beneficial things when it comes down and it enters our life. It says, God says, the word that goes out of my mouth first will not return to me empty. So every time you read the Bible, God does something in your life because of it. And it doesn't always feel spectacular. You know the scene on Beauty and the Beast when the Beast, on the cartoon version, the Beast comes back to life and he's got like a light shooting out of his fingertips, and it's this like big moment. Not always like that when you read the Bible, is it? Sometimes you're like, I don't understand that word, and that word looks like a cuss word, and I don't know about that, and why did she do that? And you're trying to piece it all together, and sometimes it doesn't always feel like it's all coming together. That's when you remember the promise that God's word will not return empty. So when you read it, even if it doesn't feel spectacular, God's doing something in your life. And then God says, it will accomplish what I purpose. So God's will starts being worked out in your life. And then it says, it shall succeed in the thing for which I sent it. So it's a guarantee that God's word will succeed in your life for the reason that God sent it to you when you read it. So that's a guarantee you don't have about anything else. You do homework as best you can, and you should, but you're not always guaranteed an A. You bust yourself at practice. You're not always guaranteed a starting spot on the team. You read God's word and you have a 100% guarantee that God will work it in through your life the way he wants to work it in. It is the best use of your time all day, every day. So I want to encourage you to get in the Bible today. Find a place to read and start writing down what God is telling you through his word, because you'll never regret it. Thanks for joining. I'll see you tomorrow.